Welcome back to Learning Muay Thai with Kru Hemanth Kumar, a 3-time World Championship bronze winner, with over 30 years of training experience. If you missed the previous episode on fighting stance, go ahead and watch it first, before starting this session.
We will now begin the second lesson. It's about the Muay Thai footwork. I have my student Ganesh to assist us further. To get your hearts pumping, let's start with the jumping jacks. A few seconds. Please start jumping jacks. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This will help you get a little warmed up before we go into the learning of the footwork. So let's now begin the lesson about the Muay Thai footwork. The Muay Thai footwork is the heart of the fighting system. For that reason, I can say it's a magical key for any martial art. If the fighter of anyone who's learning Muay Thai cannot move, they cannot fight. So let me now introduce to you different variations of the Muay Thai footwork, starting with the slide variation. Come into your fighting stance first. We now would look at the slide footwork, how to slide forward and slide backward. The most important thing is the distance between the feet. So whatever distance the lead leg would cover when the lead leg is moving, the rear leg also will cover the same distance. That will help the fighter maintain the proper balance. If he's in good balance, he has more leverage for defense or for combat attack again. Alright, let's now see how to do the slide footwork. Ready? Slide, 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 slide. Now we see how to go slide back, slide back, slide back, slide back, slide back. Plain liam. Plain liam would be the command for changing the side. From the left position, you come into the right side. So this way you are employing the footwork between both the directions, left and the right. Now let's go for the slide footwork, keeping the right leg in the front. Slide, 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 slide back, slide back, slide back, slide back. Plain liam. Now we see the walk footwork. The walk footwork is something like delivering the kicks. So it would be mainly used when you are using the attacks via the lower body. That is where the walk footwork would be mainly employed. Let's now see how to do the walk footwork. Ready? Walk, 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 walk back, walk back, walk back. In this footwork, we would not have the plain liam, which means change of direction, because as he is moving, he is occupying both the directions, left and the right, at the same time he's moving around. Ready? We have the next footwork called the hop footwork. The hop footwork. Ready? Hop, 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 hop back, hop back, hop back. Ready? Plain liam. Hop, 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 hop back, hop back, hop back. Plain liam. Slide, slide. We would use the slide footwork. It's like advancing for attack. When I do the slide back footwork, it is to avoid any incoming force or any incoming attack. I would go for a retreat using the slide back and then would go for a counter attack from there. Alright, same with the walk footwork as well. When I walk, I'm advancing towards the opponent for attacking as the intention. When I walk back, I'm trying to avoid the incoming force. Same way with the hop back, I'm avoiding the incoming force, and the hop is again launching an attack with a hop that is taking more than 1 foot of the area. Right? Next we go for the sub-variations of the slide footwork. We'll see how we can move into the diagonal direction. Diagonal will be the 45 direction. Ready? Now go for the slide 45 footwork. Slide 45, slide 45, slide back 45, slide back 45, plain liam, chain side. Ready? Slide 45, slide 45, slide back 45, slide back 45, plain liam. Now, when the force is being delivered or coming in the straight line, we would go diagonal to avoid the straight line attack. From the diagonal position gives me more leverage to take the personal opponent down from countering from the 45 degree, which you'll be learning when you go into the weapons as such. Ready? Now we go for the slide across. Slide across footwork would be now using the rear leg. You now see the slide 45 was the lead leg movement in the diagonal direction, and slide back 45 was again the rear leg moving diagonal direction. Now slide across would be a rear leg moving in opposite diagonal. So you would move, slide across. and change. Again, you come back to your fighting stance. Ready? Slide across and change. Ready? Go back to the fighting stance again. Ready? Slide across and change. Right, come back to the fighting stance again. Well, that will be the slide 45 and slide across. We're covering both the diagonal from left and to the right. Now we go to see how we can move to the left side and the right side. Now when from the fighting stance the fighter moves his rear leg sideways, we call that as the walk side footwork. Walk side, walk side, walk side. This is the walk side footwork. When the fighter moves the lead leg towards the same side, it's called the side footwork. Side, 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 plainly arm, chain direction. Ready? Now again the rear leg moving is the walk side footwork. Walk side, walk side, walk side. Lead leg movement is called the side footwork. Side, 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 plainly arm. Ready? Now we have the walk across. Walk across, you invade the attacker's center line, right? Now let's assume that you have this person here right in front of me and my center line would be directly in front of him. So he takes away my center line by using the rear leg forming into a 45 degree. That will be the walk across footwork. Again, walk back again to fighting stance. Walk across. Come back again to fighting stance. Walk across. Come back into fighting stance again. So this would be the sub variations of the slide footwork, the walk footwork and the hop footwork. Right? Now we'll go into a little more advanced variation of the footwork where the opponent would be confused by your position, which means you make the movements more non-telegraphic, not giving him an alarm what you really want to attack him with. Right? For that we use the mayong, the horse trotting footwork, mayong. So we can do mayong from the lead leg and from the rear leg as well. Now when you do mayong, it helps us further get more leverage to counter at the same time. Let's see how to do the mayong footwork now. Ready? It's called the mayong. Ready? Chin of all the foot. Ready? Lead leg mayong. Step, step, mayong. Step, step, mayong. So when I said earlier, it will confuse the opponent. The stepping would confuse the opponent in what would be the next move from the attacker. And then comes the raised leg up, which is a neutral point. From here, he can either go for a kick or he can go for an attack of the elbow or the punch, or even go for a clinch of the knee. Anything would be possible from this neutral point of mayong. Same way we have in the rear leg. Step, step, mayong. Step, step, mayong. Ready. Now this would be useful when he blocks the kicks from the opponent and he blocks from the rear leg. That would when he used the rear leg mayong. Ready. Now lead leg mayong and the rear leg mayong combined. Step, step, mayong. Step, step, mayong. Ready. That is about the mayong. And the plain liam, like I was sounding earlier, plain liam was to go change direction. Now from the fighting stance, now his lead leg is the left. If he has to change direction and bring that right leg in the same line, he would use a footwork called plain liam. Ready? Plain liam. Change direction, change side rather. Plain liam. Plain liam. Plain liam. Good. We next have the most important footwork called turn opposite and turn. You will now see how to demonstrate the turn opposite, turn opposite, turn opposite, turn opposite. So you can see the way the footwork performs. It covers the 360 degrees. So it can be used against the multiple opponents. Ready? The turn footwork goes to the same side. Turn, 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 turn. That's the turn and the turn opposite. The last one we have would be the half moon curve. The half moon curve helps us avoid the incoming attack which comes in a straight line. We will step away from the lead leg, making way for the attack to pass through by letting the hip go away in a 45-degree angle. This would be the half moon curve. Now from this position of the half moon curve, you can see the body falls into the 45 against the opponent, which makes him have more leverage for any kind of counter attack or for defense as well at the same time. This is how important is the half moon curve footwork. So by this we complete the basic and the little bit of advanced footwork that you can learn and practice. But don't forget to practice your fighting stance, which will definitely take some time to become more natural. Once your stance is good, you can move If you cannot stand, you cannot move. So go with the first lesson and then pass on to second lesson, and wish you good luck. But don't forget to like and share the video with your family and friends, and subscribe and hit the bell icon.